Yo, long time no see. Long time no motherfucking see. I ain't seen y'all in like damn near 5 days. What is up, man? What is up, family? Man, what y'all got going on? Man, I ain't gonna lie. My biggest deal ever is in escrow right now. It's assigned. It's fucking taken care of. It's da-da-da. Big shout out to Ashley England. A killer in the game. Killer. She's a killer. So it's a Subto deal. I'll make a whole video walking through it tomorrow. I'll also make another video tomorrow of me finally telling you guys about that big deal that I had that turned into a flop. But I'm going to sue the shit. I'm going to sue this motherfucker so hard. Excuse my mouth, but I'm going to sue this dude so hard. I have all the documents. I have all the signatures. I have everything. And I also talked to the seller. So I have a witness. I've never sued anybody, but I got a nice lawyer I've already talked to. This dude's finna get sued like he's never been sued before. Again, I don't sue people. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna try my best to get him for everything. And my neck and my back hurt too, so I need some of that. But I'll tell you guys all about that. Business for me, like I said, I got that one huge deal in escrow right now. And shout out to Ashley England. If I had a bell, I'd ring it for her because she's a killer. I'm gonna tag her too, just because she's a killer. But yeah, business for me, other than that, has been slow. Very slow. I got some foreclosures I'm calling. I just finished my foreclosure list for today. I'm a little late, so I'm gonna call it tomorrow. But I just finished it. It was only about 11 on there, so not good. There's only one yesterday, which isn't good. I've been kind of slacking this week. I had a massive party weekend with my boy, who we threw a party, and he had a music shoot for his video. Needless to say, that wiped me out for a couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm excited about my process right now. So I'm gonna step you guys through exactly what I'm doing. And one thing I wanted to address, because I wanted to make this video somewhat decent for people. I didn't want to just be rambling about nonsense. I get the question all the time. How do you know a subject to is a good deal? What makes a sub 2 a good deal? So, like I said, I've done 3 deals have closed. One of them has been a sub 2. And this next one that's in escrow right now, it's already assigned, already good to go. That one's a sub 2. And what I like to tell people is if you can get an entry fee of 10% or less, your sub 2 deal will fly off the shelves. Now, I've seen a sub 2 go from 10% to 20%. If you can get the entry fee less than 20%, you'll have a harder time moving it, but it'll still move. Like this one I'm assigning, this one I already assigned, it's in escrow. It's 16.8% entry, which is pretty good considering what it is. This person is coming in with a $70,000 entry fee, and they don't have to pay to repair it, nothing. It's an older lady who's gonna remain in the house for about 5 to 10 years until she passes away. She's 86. She's gonna remain in the house. So they're essentially buying $400,000 plus of equity for $70,000. That makes a good sub 2 deal. Now, one of the things that I did when I first started out, because I had that same question, what makes a good sub 2 deal? What should I look at when I do sub 2, blah, blah, blah. So I watched a Pace Morby video, and it said when you do creative, this is what he wants to see from wholesalers. So I was like, okay, let me take a look at it. Okay, so the first they want to know is the cash to seller. How much you have to give to the seller, right? And this is what makes up your entry fee. So the cash to seller. How much arrears? So if they're behind on their mortgage at all, how much has to be paid to catch that mortgage up? So cash to seller, arrears. Then we have the cost of acquisition. When they said that, I was like, cost of what is that? That is simply your wholesale fee. So the cost of acquisition, the cost that it takes for them to get that house is your wholesale fee. So number 1, cash to seller. Number 2, arrears. Number 3, your wholesale fee. Number 4 is close of escrow. So how much is it going to cost to close? It's usually 1 to 3%, somewhere in there. I usually do 3% just so my numbers are tight, just so we can get it going. Also, does the property need any renovation? So cash to seller, arrears, wholesale fee, close of escrow, and then number 5 is your renovation costs. How much are they gonna have to put in to renovate it if they're going to keep it and rent it, or if they're gonna keep it and buy out? So how much do you think the renovation cost is? Number 6 is your maintenance fee. So that's how much your mortgage is, how much your utilities, HOA if there is any, and your exterior maintenance. And then you take those 4 things, I'm gonna say it again, your maintenance fee, your mortgage, oh, hold on, I'm sorry. Your maintenance fee is your mortgage, plus your utilities, plus your HOA if there is one, plus your exterior maintenance, those 4 things. And then you take those 4 things and you multiply it by the number of months that property will be sitting vacant. So if it's a heavy rehab, maybe 6 months. If they just gotta slap some paint on it, maybe a month or 2. So just multiply that by the number of months vacant, and that should be a good ballpark for your maintenance fee. Also too, your marketing. So how much do you have to put in? How much marketing should you account for? Me personally, when I do Subto, the maintenance fee we just talked about and the marketing fee, I don't even think about, because the buyer is going to utilize that. But you can include those things just so when you give it to a buyer, they're like, yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. So again, I'm gonna go over it again. And there's 7. And these last 2 I don't focus on primarily, but it's also something that you might want to take into account. But number 1 is your cash to seller. How much cash is going to the seller? Number 2, your arrears. How much, if any, is the mortgage behind? Those are your arrears. Okay, number 3, your wholesale fee. Number 4, your close of escrow, 1 to 3% of the purchase price. Number 5, renovation. Does it have to be renovated at all? 6, your maintenance fee, which is made up of your mortgage, your utilities, your HOA, and your exterior maintenance, and you multiply it by the number of months the house will sit vacant. And then number 7, marketing. So those things add up to 10 or 20% of ARV. You have a beautiful Subto. You have a beautiful Subto. And this also applies for seller finance deals as well. When you are doing a Subto, take into account your entry fee. Take into account that you want to stay between that 10 to 20% range. And the closer you are to 10, the easier it is for that deal to fly off the shelf. So that answers the question for everybody who asks, what makes a good Subto. There it is. I just laid it out for you guys. So if you rewind this video, put those 7 things in your notes and refer to them, and try to stay between that 10 to 20. And if you can get it below 10, you got a sweet deal. You got a sweet deal. If you have 11%, sweet deal. So just keep that in mind when you go to do that. And like I said, I'll go over the deal that's happening the deal is in escrow right now. And I'll also tell you about why this one dude is getting sued. So that's in the meantime, that's to come. But it was really good talking to y'all again in front of this camera again. Like I said, it's been a while, but I'm glad I did it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, leave a comment, whatever y'all got to do. Just reach out to me. Nobody's called me on no scamming stuff lately, so my number's still out there. So give me a call, and I'd love to connect with y'all. But in the meantime, man, I hope y'all did y'all thing today, and I hope y'all, I don't even hope, I know y'all did y'all thing today, and I know y'all will do y'all thing tomorrow. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later.